Jon, well, a very dramatic ending. Last kick of the game to win the game 2-1. What are your thoughts on it overall?
Well, it's what it's all about, isn't it? You know, it's what we do it for. It's why I'm here. It's why I want to be in the position I am for days like this. And listen, I think we'd all agree it wasn't probably the prettiest game in the world, and I'm sure they'd agree as well. And I'm sure they probably feel hard done by. But we knocked on the door, as did they. But we knocked on the door, we created chances, their keepers made 2 brilliant saves, really, really great saves. So it could have been a different game. They've scored a great goal, a real great goal, in all fairness to them. I think they've done well. You know, I think the position in the table wouldn't be a true testament to the two sides that were playing today. I thought they were brilliant, and I've got a lot of respect for their manager, in fairness. I think he's done a great job here, Rory, and I really hope that they do well this year and they get out of the trouble that it looks like they're in, because there's a good club and there's good people here, and we were on the end of a really good result and a really good last minute goal. It could have been the other way around, which sadly the way the luck's been looking, it's been coming, but no, I'm really happy and delighted in all fairness, because it's been a tough week, tough maybe 6 weeks. I think the lads have shown just how hard they are willing to work today, and there were a few questions that I raised with the group in terms of how much they really wanted it, but I think that sort of last 30 seconds there just shows just how much they do want it, and that's great. And you know, it's a great feeling for a manager to go and watch his players go and hug all the fans over there, and to see the fans as happy as they are. You know, that's what I want to do. That's what I said to the club I'd do when I came in. I want to create good moments and memories for the fans here, and I'm really hopeful that this is the start of a real good one now.
Yeah. Quite an eventful debut for Ben Hockenhall. He played well, but then he gives away the free kick that they eventually score from. But then in a role reversal last week, we go up the other end and score ourselves, and it's him who's on the end of it. Yeah,
well, it's not a foul, in my opinion. I thought Ben was terrific. He was terrific. He looked like a young Jon Moran at times. But no, he was brilliant. And to be honest with you, it's got to be so tough for a lad who's only been in for a couple of sessions to go in with a group of lads, which I wouldn't say we're low on confidence, not at all, because you can see that we've got confidence there, but you look at the form and the results, you'd say that we're probably not quite where we want to be, so it must be difficult to come in. He's a young lad, you've still got to remember that, and Kers and Ashton have done us a real favour, letting us go and bring him and help him with his development, because days like today will massively help him. You know, we're all having a great time in there, singing and dancing. He's right in the middle of it, so it's great. He scored a great goal, and to be honest with you, that just caps off a fantastic performance from him. He won his first contacts, he battled, he tried his best, he did what he could. The pitch wasn't the greatest in the world, but again, no disrespect to the club, it's just where we are in the season, but it was tough, but he dealt with everything really well. So I'm really happy. I'm delighted that we've got him in as well.
Yeah. I mean, Byron, every time you think maybe he's starting to look a bit tired, he managed to raise himself again, and he's there right at the desk to get the win.
No, hell no! Yeah. He's coming!
Yeah. We've got a few kids running around here. But yeah, no, I'm so glad that Byron got his goal. I think he's having a really good season, and people wouldn't look at it because he's probably not scored as many goals as you'd think over the last couple of seasons that he has, but his performance has been brilliant. You know, he worked so hard, and it's the first time I saw him raise his voice today, which I guess is quite nice. You know, it just shows again, we talk about do they care enough, and he certainly does. You know, he certainly does. He showed just how much he cared. He was right in the middle of it. He wanted to support his group and his players and help us through, and yeah, he scored a real scrappy goal towards the end, but Pratty's gone straight through before and he could have squared it to him. You know, we've had a couple of moments where we could have probably seen the game off in a better way, but no, I'm really delighted with the scoreline, delighted with the way that we defended as a group as well. They scored a really good goal, but that was probably all they really had. You know, they had one in the first half, but they knocked on the door and we defended really well, and yeah, no, I'm really happy because that's something that people have been looking at, you know, are they soft or what have you, but not at all today. I thought we really stood up to it.